This video shows you how to use templates and distance restraints and tethers when docking. For templates, you can either use atomic property fields or substructure. This is while docking in the 3D Ligand Editor. So here I have the 3D Ligand Editor set up. I'll put a link to how you set up in the YouTube video. If you want to set a template, all the distance restraints and tethers and template buttons are here. So D is distance restraint, T is a tether, and the ring with the red spot is the template. So to set up a template, we click on the template button. Or first we need to create a template. We can either use the ligand itself, but it's probably best to trim it down to a substructure or group of interest that you want to dock to as a template. So if we take the ligand, viscobutene, this is the original ligand. If we just right click and choose copy to another object, choose template, go OK, and then we can edit. You see we have another object. It's the same ligand, but we're just going to trim it down. So if you right click, choose edit compound, and then we can delete the groups that we don't want in our template just by dragging, press delete. And then when you're happy with your template, just close, say yes. And now you see we have another object here called template. And so to use that in the Ligand Editor, we go to the Edit Tools panel, click on the template button, which I showed a little bit earlier, this one, and then choose the template from the list. And then you can choose whether to match by substructure or by atomic property fields, which is our 3D pharmacophore. Just go OK. And then when you dock the ligand using the docking button here, or minimize that restraint will be kept. So if we click here, choose substructure, go OK. So now you see that we have a table called dock restraints, and it contains our template substructure and the restraint. So you can weight the restraint as well. If you want to add a distance restraint, so for example, if you want a distance restraint for these two hydrogen bonds with the hinge region of this kinase, we can click on the D button here for distance restraint, click on the atom that we want to restrain, and you see that we have a new element to our dock restraints table here. We can add another one, or as many as you want. So if you go back here and then choose the atoms you want to restrain, you get a third one here. You can change the maximum distance and minimum distance just by double clicking in the table and editing it. If you want to use tethers instead, you can that's going to undisplay the template because we're not going to use that. You choose the tether button, and then you can click on atoms in your current ligand that's docked, and you see the red crosses through the atoms that will be tethered, and they're also listed in the table here. So now you can go to docking and all these tethers will be used, or you can choose to not use some and or delete them here if you uncheck this box.